Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we are going to be repotting some plants and there's quite a few of them, so let's hop right into it. So the first plant I really want to tackle is my Pilea Glauca. If you are unfamiliar with a Pilea Glauca, it's this plant right here. It's also known as the baby tears bush, and it's one of my most favorite plants. I did mention in a past video that I've had this plant multiple times over the course of my plant journey, but this one specifically I got back in April on my birthday, and it's grown so much since then. Right now it's in a macrame, which I'm gonna have to take it out of. Or should I cut it out? And the way it's drinking water, I can only assume that it really needs a repot. This is also my only plant that's in soil. So today I'm going to be transferring her to soil slash semihydro, meaning the soil that's on the roots, I'm not gonna dig it all the way out. I'm just going to stick it into another pot and surround it with some semihydro substrate. So let's get her out of the macrame first. Just one last look in case it dies after I repot it. The back is not looking that good. Like there's a bunch of dead. Let me take it off the macrame so I can show you guys better. Is this gonna be hard? Oof, I'm a little bit scared. I already lost a leaf. We're cutting it out. One sec. I literally just lost this little piece, so that's why I'm opting to lose the macrame instead, because I just feel like it's a better option than losing a bunch of leaves, obviously. So let's snip her on out of here. Oh my god, this is just a wee bit harder than I expected. Oh my gosh. Actually, I'm gonna cut this out off camera and I'll be right back. Hopelessly, I feel like there might be something that I'll miss. Hopelessly, I feel like the window closes oh so quick. Okay, I successfully cut her out of the macrame without losing any leaves, well, any live leaves, besides this cute little one. I do want to propagate this plant though, so we might take a chop or two. But those are the dead leaves back there that I was telling you about. If you can see them, they're like black. Hold on. Yeah, there's some dead ones in there, and every time I even touch this plant, it rains dead leaves. But anyways, she's out of the macrame and now we're gonna take her out of the pot. I'm so excited to see what the roots look like. Imagine she's not even root bound. I'd actually be shocked. But let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? My hope is to, I don't know what size this pot is. I'm really unsure of the pot size, but it's kind of tiny. Ooh, this is a good pot to put her in. This would be a good pot. I don't know yet though. I don't know. I was thinking a self-watering insert. Oops. Like this pot right here, so I can keep that bug. So I can keep an eye on the water level. But we're gonna see when we take her out of this pot. Okay, we got our little round table. That's very unsturdy. Let me put another glove on because this is soil. And I'm just a little bit frightened. Oh my gosh. Can you see me still? Ah, I'm so excited. Hold on. I gotta get in the right position. Oh, that was not a fart. Okay. Okay, let's get her out of here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm too excited, I'm getting hot. Maybe I should squeeze the pot a little bit. Because how am I gonna get this out of here? Like actually, there's no roots coming out the bottom. So, I mean, she can't be that root bound, but either way, it's time to get her out of here. Like, just dead matter. Ew. I'm just ripping out the dead. Actually, let's just get her off this damn pot. But look at it. This is what I mean. There's just dead leaves everywhere, and now there's a few live ones, so I'm saving them because I will be propagating them. But let's see if we can get her out. Oh, nice. Oh my god, she's really not even root bound. Is she though? I can't tell. What is this? There's like a whole little plastic thing on the back. Nah, this is pretty root bound. Like it looks like it's soil, but it's actually just like a lot of roots. need the trash. Oh my god, it really is pretty root bound. That's crazy. Maybe I should just leave it like this and just put it on top. I just don't want it to be so damn tight. But I also don't want to lose roots either. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her like this and we're just gonna plop her into another pot. Hold on. The dead strings are really bothering me. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna put her to the side really quick. Boom. The only thing with hair in my mouth. The only thing that kind of sucks about Semihydro substrate is that it's super heavy. No matter what kind of pot you put it in, it's just super duper heavy. I'm hot as fuck. So because I'm putting this in a mixture of soil and Semihydro, I'm gonna opt for a lighter pot because I wanna hang it back up where it was. So we're gonna be using this pot right here. I'm gonna go wash it out really quick though because it's a little bit gross. Okay, we've cleaned it out. Ugh, I don't know what to pot her in though. Like I really wanna use Fluval, but I'm just a little bit nervous. Maybe we can do Semihydro on the bottom, like a mixture of Leca and Pon at the bottom, and then we can do Fluval around the rest. I don't know, let's just try it. Ooh. Sorry, fiddle. Oh my god, here's another leaf that I can propagate. Good, I think I lost all those leaves though. Okay, so we have our little pot. And we have a mixture of Leca and Pon and a bunch of other shit. That's a mixture of Hydroton Leca. That's a mixture of Hydroton Leca, Lechuza Pon, and DIY Pon. There's so much slow release fertilizer in there, like I can't even. But let's get to it. I need a little cup. Do I have a little cup? No. Oh wait, yes I do. It's dirty though, but literally just has substrate in it. Ew. We got some like that. I'm just gonna fill it up with Leca and Pon until I can't see inside there anymore. Because this is what's really gonna tell me if the plant is dry or not. My camera overheated, but I'm back. Back to the repot. Maybe just a smidge more Leca and Pon. Okay, let's see how this fits. I'm kind of scared to do this. Okay. I have a bunch of Fluval in here and other things. Like we're just gonna take her and plop her in. Okay. Now I have to get the substrate around the ridges, which is gonna be a little bit hard. Okay, let's just try to do this as neatly as possible. I hate dropping Fluval because it crushes into a million pieces. Well, it crushes into dust actually. Okay. I just don't want this to be super heavy because I really like the spot that it's in, but I mean, if it's too heavy, it's too heavy. It's whatever. Maybe I'll get another one. I never really buy doubles of plants, but why not, you know? There we go. I don't want to move the plant too much because I really need to get it in there. Okay. It's going in pretty easy. It's like this pot was the perfect size for this, but let's lift up her hair and get the back of that neck. We've officially spilled Fluval everywhere. Okay. I don't want to miss any spots. I feel like this plant, this plant does require a lot of water, which is why I'm doing this. And if it didn't, I would have just put it into fully semi-hydro. I feel like depending on the plant, Fluval does dry out pretty fast, but I'll be able to see the water level for this, so I don't really have a concern about that. Hold on, let me make sure everything is settled. Okay, let's check the edges. Let's see. Am I recording? Oh, yes. Okay, I think that's enough Fluval. Let's see how heavy it is. I'm scared. It's not even watered yet. Oh, yeah, it is kind of heavy. I don't think she's gonna be going back in her spot unless I want it to fall from the ceiling and crush my mirror. But this is her in her new freaking pot. I'm so excited. I don't know if I want to water this right away though, because the soil was pretty wet. Ooh, oh my god, I'm so fucking hot. When did it get this hot? Come on now. I'm just gonna leave her and see how it goes for a few days without any water. The Fluval is definitely gonna suck up a lot of the water, so we will see, and I will keep you updated. There's another dead piece of disgustingness right here too. This is like a bunch of deadness. It just sucks to get these out because they always rip other leaves off, like no matter what. Oh my god. I'm gonna propagate those today, and I'll show you guys in a propagation updates video. But there she is in all her glory in a white pot now. How freaking cute. I'm more than likely gonna propagate these in sphagnum moss, even though they're on their way to death, like they were dead at the ends right here. And that was making its way down to the rest of the plant, so I'm gonna propagate them before they die. Super pretty. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, the next plant we're going to be repotting is this Monstera Albo that I've shown you guys quite a few times recently. It's been in this pot forever, and it is a little bit, I'd say, root bound-ish. I really just want to get it into a more comfortable substrate. We also recently propagated this plant, and I feel like in order for it to push out a good new leaf, it needs more space for these roots. So this is what the bottom of the pot is looking like. Not sure how many roots you can see down there, but there are quite a few. So let's get her out of here and switch her into this self-watering pot right here. I love these pots. They are linked in my Amazon storefront if you want to try them. They do get a little bit of algae buildup, but it's nothing to just take the plant out and rinse it and wash it and stick it right back in. I just really like being able to see how the roots are doing constantly. I literally can't find any wicks, so I'm just gonna keep the water level a little bit higher. So I'm probably gonna keep it watered like up to here constantly. So there's just a little bit of, what is it called? A reservoir at the bottom at all times. Anywho, all right, let's get situated. Maybe I should do it like right over this so it doesn't fall. This pot is so icky. I cannot wait to get it out of here. There's so much algae on it. Oh my god, it's wicked stuck. Why is it so stuck? Is it dry? Oh, I got it. Oh my god. Okay. Ew. This is what their roots are looking like. Not too shabby. I gotta dump this back out though, so I can pot it in there sufficiently. Okay. I'm gonna place it in so that the moss pole is on the curve right here. Okay. Kind of like that. And I am gonna use the rest of this to backfill first. And then we can fill it up with some clean substrate. Doesn't really need that much topping off, but definitely a little bit. There's so much nastiness in this damn substrate. I really hope this plant doesn't die and it puts out a good new leaf. Okay, so she's all repotted. I just need to add some water because I will forget. I think that's good. I think this is good for a water level. Okay, the next plant on the docket is my Philodendron Choco Red, because I had told you guys that this plant has been in fluval since January, and I don't think it's doing as good as it could be doing. We're gonna take her out of fluval and put her back into Semihydro, just to see if that is a better solution. Ow. Here she is right here, still looking pretty good. This leaf is dying because I forgot to water it, because this fluval dries out really quickly for this plant because of the moss pole. So we are gonna put her into a self-watering pot, one of these ones, so I could really keep an eye on those roots. And I'm just gonna put it in here for now. I always end up switching the cover pot, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna dump the fluval into this little pot right here. Trying not to spill it. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god. It's coming out as a solid. I would show you a close-up, but it will spill everywhere. Oh my god. It's just going everywhere. Just kind of massaging it out a little bit. Okay. This is what we're, oh, shit. I didn't realize how rooted it was into the moss pole. You guys gotta see this. Oh! I'll clean up the mess later. It's whatever. But look at how rooted it is into the moss pole. Super freaking cool. Hopefully it stays that way. Trying to get more fluval out. There's so much in the pole too, but I don't want to disrupt it too much. I feel like that self-watering pot might be a tad too big, but we're doing it anyway. Hold on. Oh, let's grab it. Just gonna sit it in here for a sec. Oh, actually it's fine. I forgot that the moss pole is gonna take up most of the space anyway, so it should be fine. Oh, and for this substrate, let's see. Wow! Okay. Actually, let's put her back really quick. Let's put her in here with the fluve. Here's my cup right here. And I'm just taking some of the Semihydro substrate and pouring it in. I'm so excited to see what this plant does. I think that's enough. And I'm just gonna plop her in. Let's see. I don't want to squish any roots. Ooh. Or break anything. Is it deep enough? Oh, I don't know if this is deep enough because these roots are a little bit on the high side. I think it should be fine if I fill it all the way up. So let's try that. Please don't fall, El Chucky. I really hope it's not too short. I don't know. I really hope this one doesn't die. But if anything, we can just propagate it again and start over, like I've always done. There's always a solution. Okay, the roots are covered. I filled it all the way up to the top. Very happy about this. Definitely need some more water. I just refilled it. I'm just gonna top it off. I think that's good. Let's take a little check. Yep, that's good. So El Chucky has been repotted. I can't wait to see what it looks like going forward. So the next plant we're going to be repotting is my Philodendron Colombia. I have told you guys that I thought it was rotting, which is why I propagated it in my last video, which I think is doing really good. Don't want to jinx it though. But when I got this plant, I had left it in soil because it had this cute little patch of moss on top, which is no longer green. It's actually the color of shit. And it doesn't seem to be growing as well as it was when I first repotted it. I also mentioned in my last video that I don't think fluval is a long-term substrate because my plants will be doing so good, and then out of nowhere they either stop growing or start dying. So I really want to get this out of fluval and into a semi-hydro substrate in the hopes that it thrives. Ew, there's water at the bottom. Ew, I don't know how I'm gonna get this plant out of here. Like, I really don't. It's stuck. Oh no. I'm gonna hit the bottom and hold it between my fingers so that it doesn't fall out. Oh shit. Okay, that wasn't that hard. Oh, this doesn't look that bad. Get a load of this. This is what it's looking like. Oh, I don't want to snap it off the stem. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna start. Maybe I should put you guys down so you can see. I'm doing it into the trash can, and I'm just gonna start massaging it so that some of this comes off. Hopefully there's no buggies. Are we doing a full semi-hydro switch right now? I don't know. We'll see how easy this soil comes apart. And I'm doing it barehanded. Oh my god, yesterday I posted on my story. I was having a picnic at this farm. It's literally the most beautiful farm. If you guys are from Rhode Island, I don't know if you're familiar with Chase Farms, but it's just a beautiful area. Lots of trees, lots of butterflies, lots of birds. And I was there having a picnic. And somebody sent me a message saying, they were basically saying that they were surprised that I was chilling in the woods when I'm afraid of fungus gnats. Which I thought was so funny. But I really am an outdoors girly. Like, anytime I can get outside, I'm outside with some animals or at the lake, the beach, with the horses, or doing something. Like, I love being outside. So just because I'm scared of bugs doesn't mean that I don't love nature. I would actually consider myself a nature junkie. And I've honestly always been that way. I go hiking a lot. Bugs do bother me, but they're not gonna stop me from going outside. Like, imagine that. I love being outside. Being outside is literally my favorite thing to do. That's why it's so hard to be consistent on YouTube in the summertime, because I'm literally always outside. Have you guys seen my freaking tan lines? I'm literally like 10 shades blacker. I hope I'm not fucking it up though, like for real. I really like this plant. But if it starts dying, I'm just gonna chop it up, so it's really not that big of a deal. I really want to chop it off of this thing right here, like this dead looking stem, but that's where all the roots are connected to. So if I did that, I would literally have to reroot the whole plant, which I'm not that scared to do, but. Okay, I think I got enough of the dirt off. I'm just gonna go rinse this now, so I'll be right back. And this is what we are working with. I really want to pot it in this pot. You know, there's a little bit of dead roots. I really want to trim them, but I'm not going to. But I don't know if this is like sufficient. Like this is a lot of root. Like what the heck? Will this be okay in here? I don't know. I really don't know. If I pot it like this. The only thing with potting plants in a pot that's too small is they get compacted and I feel like they rot faster. But I don't want to pot it in something too big either. So I think we are going to just stick with this pot. Just pulling off any roots that are like deadish. And untangling them just a bit. Oh my god, this root is so long. What, is it attached? I think it is. Oh my god. I feel like it's not attached though. It's just stuck. Oh no. It's definitely attached. Sheesh. Should I just trim them? I'm scared. The last time I trimmed roots, my plant died. So I don't trust that anymore. Was this gonna be alright in here though? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe we should do a bigger pot. Give me a sec. Maybe like a bigger self-watering mechanism. I need to think. Okay, I'm opting for not this, but this insert into this pot. It also has a little water reading meter, water level meter. Oh! I just feel like it's gonna be better in here because the roots are a little bit more sufficient than I thought they would be. I did not think the root system was gonna look like that at all. So let's put our little plant there. And I'm doing this, oh wow, I could have used this wick the whole time, but it's whatever. I honestly don't think that wicks work the same way they do in Semihydro as they do in soil. So that's why a lot of my plants that are in self-watering pots don't even have a wick, because I just keep the water level high enough to water the plant on its own. Ah! Oh, I caught it. Put you over there. Okay, that's enough. I was going a little overboard. That might be too much actually. Whew, almost dropped that too. Okay, now we're just gonna place him in here. Wrap that around. This root's probably gonna die. Is there a break in it? A bend? No. I don't know. I don't know about this one. But I'm excited to see what happens. Just gonna hold it over like, oh wait, that's not even the way it goes, April. What are you doing? I'm gonna hold it like this. Like so. Kinda in the middle though. And backfill as I'm holding it. Am I recording? really want this to be stable, so I'm filling it up as much as possible so the plant can sit properly. Okay, that seems to be okay. Like this. And I filled it all the way up. Yay, I'm so happy. I really hope this does well. I'm just gonna give it some water. Ooh. It's way too much water, but I'll take care of that later. That does bring me to the end of today's video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Etsy at Palace of Propagations and on Instagram at Mother of Plants. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next video, bye guys.